Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and I'm down in my workshop. I've got my RSPDX from SDR Play, and I'm connected to my loop antenna, my mega loop antenna, with the preamplifier turned on. And I've been scanning the band and a lot of signals. So that solar flux index of 80s seems to be realistic as related to shortwave listening. Now that's kind of how it works. That's the solar flux index, which is an indication of the radiation from the sun, is one of the factors that you look for to determine if shortwave reception will be improved. And the numbers you're looking for is, well, ideally you want 100 and above. Solar flux index of 100 and above. Lately, for the past 9 months, it's been in the 60s and low 70s. That's bad. That's really bad. But for some reason, this week, it jumped up to the mid to high 80s. One day it was 88. Well, this morning it's 85, which is not fantastic, but fair. So I thought I would get on and see what I could hear. So I'm hearing this station here. I think it's the Voice of Vietnam. I think 7.280. You can look it up. It's also used by China Radio. So that could be it. And then look at all these signals down here. And it is 5:40 in the morning here in Clearwater, Florida. So not the best time, although it's a good time for me to get stations from Asia. Early in the morning, I get stations from Asia. Late at night, I get stations from Europe, Middle East, over there. And I'm a morning person, so that's when I usually listen, is in the morning. So I was going to scan the band here for a few minutes and hopefully inspire you to do the same thing with your radio. I'm using an SDR because I like the idea of this graphic presentation, so I can actually see the signals. When you're using an analog radio, which I used for a lot of years, you can miss these signals, especially when conditions are like they have been for a year. Now, previous years, you could use an analog radio and the signals would be way up there. You wouldn't have any problem finding them. Right now, they're hard to find. So this graphical representation makes it, for me, a lot easier to find signals. That's if you're of a mind to search for signals. If you're the other mind where you have known frequencies and that's what you're going to listen to, then you really don't need this. You just tune to that frequency on your analog radio and see if there's anything there. Also, this gives me the option of changing my antennas and immediately visually seeing the effect. Like right now, I'm using that mega loop antenna. So I can come up here and I can go to A. I have that connected to a switch which has 3 antennas on it. One is my 31-foot vertical, which is I think what is on right now. Another one is a Radio Shack multi-band dipole, and the last one is a disc cone for VHF, UHF. So let me switch back. Now watch this, and watch this right here. So this is running about 8, sometimes higher. So let's go back to B, and actually it went, let's look at kind of on average, went down for this signal. So right now my 31-foot vertical antenna is doing better than my Mega Loop. Now, what I've noticed about my Mega Loop, some people say loop antennas, especially large ones, are directional. This Mega Loop is only like 3 foot in diameter, maybe not that much. So it's not large. And I've done a lot of testing, and I didn't notice any directivity. I can point at most any direction, and the signal strength is about the same. Now that will vary depending on frequency, depending on conditions, a whole bunch of variables. Anyway, so right now it's not helping any better than my vertical. Now let's go back to A. So now we're back to A, and then I'm going to switch to the Radio Shack multiband dipole, which typically is not that good. Let's watch the waveform and or this level right here. Matter of fact, I'll leave my mouse there. Boom. Noise level went up. And the signal level is about the same, but the noise level went up. Let me go back. This is my 31-foot vertical. See the noise level go down? That's no antenna. 31 foot, and then I can go back to my loop with the amplifier. Let me go back and forth between those two. Oh, do I have that turned off? Oh, no, I want C. There's nothing on C. Okay, I want A, vertical, B, loop. Not much difference. Just a slight bit of difference in the noise. Down here, the noise seems to go up a little bit. Let's listen to some more. Okay, I had turned up a little bit because I am using my lapel microphone, so I'm about 2 feet from my speakers. So I may have had the volume down too low for you to hear it very good. But look at all these signals. Let's pick another one here. Let's pick this one right here. And we'll unmute. And we get data. Yeah, that's nothing. Try this one. There we go. Little. Where is it? Actually sounds like 2 stations coming in there. Let me try it again. Try tuning it again. Try sideband. No? Not sideband. Let me look this up, see if there's something near there. 7730. Let me look that up. 7730. 77. I don't know why it's distorted. Let me go plus or minus 5 kilohertz in case I'm not tuned properly. And yep, there we go. 7730. Again, over there. See where the gray line is? That's why I pick up things from Asia this time of the morning. So this is from Mielo. No, I don't know how to pronounce it, right there. And also on top of that, and so you can see that there is a possibility that the signal strength would be, let me sort on that just for the heck of it. Yeah, and it shows up at the top. I think that's what that is. Again, that's from way over here. Let's go back. This is pretty exciting, even though I'm not doing a very good job of tuning it. Well, that didn't work. I wish you could pick up any of these and get all of them. There we go. Okay, well, unmute. And it was 7730. I wonder, one thing that happens over in that area is China radio jams a lot of these other stations. I wonder if that's what's happening. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But that's good reception. I haven't, if that's really where that's coming from, I haven't received that in that kind of distance in 9 to 12 months. Let me see if it's in this database. So I'll come over here and right click. I'll filter by the frequency. And well, that says La Rosa de Tokia. Toki. I don't know what the heck that is. La Rosa de Tokia. Well, that sounds like Tokyo. And there is so maybe there's more than one station, which happens in shortwave. A lot of stations throughout the world, and they are on top of each other, and you can get a strong station nearby overriding a weak station, which that might be what's happening. I'm getting a mix of the two stations. Yeah, it does actually sound like there's two different conversations going on. And I can't seem to weed them out. Let me try something. Matter of fact, it almost sounds like the Preacher Man here in the United States is in there on top of the other one. Let's try some other one. There's one at 7. Matter of fact, let's try. Let's try going. Let's see. In the morning, I usually get stuff below 7. So let's go down. Whoa, there's some big signals. That's probably close by. Whoa, look at that. That's probably close by. Oh. No audio. Now let's try this one down here. Lots of signals. $5.890. Yeah, there we go. Just above the noise level. You see it coming and going. Let's look that up. 5.8. Well, that says BBC. Yeah. And I, of course, can hear it better than you can. And it does seem to have like a British accent, the person speaking. So that might be the BBC. Let me look it up on the internet. 5.89. Let's go up here. 589. 5890, and we'll make it exact. So we only get 5890 and, oh, United States. And WWCR in Nashville, Tennessee. That could be. That could be. And it's like there's some kind of phenomenon going on that the signals are distorted. I don't know if I've got something set up wrong or overdriving the receiver. Oh, look where it's pointing here. Oh, okay. Now, see, it does. This is what's interesting. I don't understand this. When I go, normally when you highlight a frequency, it'll show on the map where it is. But normally, it also does like this one. It puts the frequency in an X where it is. And it's not doing that on some of these other ones. Maybe that's because it's too far away in 2 weeks. There's no bars over here. But there's Free Asia, Voice of America. Ah, there's one in Asia or thereabouts. So Voice of America in Tibetan. I'm terrible. I'm pronouncing 589. That could be what it is. And but they're not broadcasting in English. Nashville, I mean WFCR in Nashville is, and the BBC is. Let me see what I can see if I can make out what it is. Get this open back up. Oh, why does it do that to me? Okay, we'll turn it back up. Let's see if I can understand. No. Okay, let's try something else. Let's close this. And I haven't used it in a while, so I don't know if it still works. Let's go to this SDR console. And this actually is an old version. So they're on 25 now, and this is 23. And we're going to use the DX, yep. And we're going to go to Start. Start. Yeah, I can see I haven't used this in a while. I don't know why it's not starting. Okay, let's select radio again. DX. Start. And nothing. Start. And it won't start. So, like I say, this is not the latest version, so this is a miss. Oh well. Hey, we're just experimenting this morning. What the heck? Let's go back to SDR Uno. Make sure that still works, and we'll do a play. And it still works, and there it is. That looks different. This looks different. We're on antenna B. Maybe that's the difference. Boy, they're trying to come through. Ooh. Oh, preacher man. I think. Yeah. So that's out of Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm on excuse me. I'm on antenna, the Radio Shack multiband dipole, which usually doesn't do as good. But of course, it's at a different location in my yard. It's facing a different direction. It's horizontal versus vertical. A lot of variables here, but it seems to, for this particular station, it seems to be doing a little better job. I can actually understand the transmission. Yeah, that's preacher man. Now, what is this? I got this signal, and then two strong, not so strong signals next to it, and then four very strong signals. And isn't that look? That looks weird. That's another reason I like using SDR. You get these weird effects on the waterfall. Let's try the furthest one away, which is this one over here. Unmute it.
Los sociales se comportan de otra manera totalmente distinta. Son amables, son gentiles, son personas que tienen una doble vida.
Sounds like Radio Bono. Let's see if we can do a filter on this and see if it shows up. Radio Onda. I don't have a clue what that is. Let's try the website. 6.03. 66030 go. And that is several places. Let's sort by strength to me. Radio Martinique. Yep, I can believe that. That's, let me go up here and I'll show you the map. I love this website. So it shows it's right here. So that's not too far from me. Let's see if and it's in Spanish. So let's turn it back on here. Unmute it.
Las personas
yeah.
Nunca logran involucrarse totalmente.
That's what that is. And look at this signal. It is strong. Wow. 6.03. Strong down here in Clearwater, Florida.
Ocultan sus tendencias más sexuales. Entonces está en juego.
Let's try different
una
antennas.
de vida totalmente opuesta.
I'm on the Radio Shack multiband dipole.
Físico-biológico. Son personas que sienten temor de ser rechazadas
really
por su familia y por la sociedad.
31-foot vertical.
Si descubren su tendencia sexual, entonces la ocultan de esta forma. Afortunadamente, ya hoy no se ve tanto como antes. Hoy día se ve más bien el que se da cuenta en medio de un matrimonio de que en realidad es homosexual.
Wow.
Antes la persona tendía a darse cuenta.
We got some signals booming in here. Let me see what this one is. Could be 985 China Radio International. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's down a little further. Let me Yeah.
El hecho de ser feliz por sí misma. Pero, bueno, esas son las cosas que pasan en nuestras sociedades, donde
I think it's the same
hay
as
tantos
this one.
prejuicios todavía que deben.
Let me come over here.
Frustración. Y frente a un conflicto importante, les cuesta pensar antes de actuar.
Is that the same as the other one?
Por lo tanto, tienen una tendencia mayor a la impulsividad. Impulsividad no es sinónimo de agresividad, sino es un patrón de hago o actúo.
I can't explain what's going on. I thought that looked kind of strange that these, at least these four, they look like they're the same signal. I don't know if they're actually broadcasting on different frequencies or if there's something weird going on because, I mean, there's something going weird. There's something weird going on. Maybe it's because it's Halloween. But this week, shortwave reception has been strange, scary. I don't know. But anyway, I suggest that you crank up your shortwave radio and start listening, and let me know if you're seeing or hearing any weird stuff like this. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. I'm going to try to do a live show so that we can actually do real-time feedback on listening. I've used to do it when there was an easy way to do it on YouTube. Very simple to set up, very simple. But they got rid of that, and now there's a new method, but you have to use another program on your computer to do the streaming. And I think I know how to do it. I've tried it once or twice, just testing, and it's worked. So I may do that. Pick a day and try to announce it at least a day or two in advance. Maybe even I can get some of Rob, 741 channel time, and we can do band scans together. And he knows how to use the Zoom software and have it go to YouTube live. He knows how to do that. A couple of times he's tried to explain it to me and I've gotten lost. So maybe we can do that. So that's it. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up and have a great day. Bye-bye.